Namo Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaye Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Vanja Kalpatarupchya Kripa Sindhupya Evacha Paditanam Bhavanepyo Vaishnavepyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So tomorrow, which is Saturday 14th of May, is Narasimha Chathurthi. This Narasimha Chathurthi is very, very important. The Gaudiyas celebrate this very, very intensely. So this is to honor Lord Narasimha Dev. So that was appearance day of Lord Narasimha Dev. So who is this Lord Narasimha? Keshava Dhruta Narakari Rupa Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare. So he's a Keshava Dhruta Narakari Rupa. So Lord Narasimha Dev is a form of Krishna. This is something that you have to understand. Now also, this Narasimha Dev has lot of special aspects. He is the chakra of Krishna himself. The chakra of Krishna or Vishnu will be found on top of the many temples. Vaishnava temples, if you see, they really have the big stamba, flag stamba. And on the top of the stamba, you will see the chakra. The chakra is none other than Lord Narasimha Dev. So now this what the picture that you are seeing here is from Puri Jagannath Puri temple. So now the chakra, by seeing chakra, is equivalent to getting darshana of Jagannath, Puri Jagannath. Okay, so this is really that important. So also, as said by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord actually places a chakra in every one of his pure devotees. So we know the story of Ambarisha Maharaj, when he was insulted and when he was cursed by Durvasa Muni. Where did the chakra come? Immediately, within no time. Where did it actually come from? People may think that it really came from all the way from Vaikunda or wherever, the spiritual planet. But actually the fact is that chakra appeared right from within the Ambarish Maharaj himself. Spiritually, so this is the thing. This is how Lord protects his pure devotees. Nobody can touch his devotees. Okay, so it's very important to understand. Chakra is Lord Narasimha Dev and the Lord Krishna, as said by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Of course, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he all place chakra in every pure devotees. So anything happens, that chakra will manifest, like it happened in Ambarish Maharaj case. The chakra is used mainly by Lord Narayana or Vishnu forms of Krishna. Because if you see, when Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, right, he appears in Gokul, and also plays all the way in Goloka Vrindavan. Did you ever hear that he used a chakra? No. Right? We hear many pastimes. Even today we are actually hearing some pastimes. But he could have actually used the chakra. But no, he won't use it. It is not that Swayam Bhagavan is not going to use chakra. Chakra is used only by his expansions, such as Dwaraka Krishna in this case. As you are actually seeing, that he really invoked the chakra and then cut the head off Sisupal here. Okay, so it's the Dwaraka Krishna's Vishnu actually killed Sisupala. This is something we have to understand. Now, What is so special about Lord Narasimha Dev? There is something very special. He is the one who is completely protecting the devotees. Krishna, his devotees, of course, Krishna devotees. So if you have problems, just pray to Lord Narasimha Dev. Lord Narasimha Deva is the original remover of obstacles in the path of bhakti. He is the original obstacle remover. That is why in our prayer what we say, Sarva Vikna Vinasakari Sri Narasimha Deva ki jai. See, that's what we say, right? Sarva Vigna Vinasakari Sri Narasimha Deva ki jai. But Lord Ganesh is also called Vigneshwara. But the fact is, Lord Ganesh specifically gets the power from Lord Narasimha Deva only. So that is what if you see that Yatpada Pallava Yugam Vinidaya Kumbha Dvandve Pranama Samayesa Ganadirajaha Vignan Vigandum Malamasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So what is happening? This Vigneshwar, Lord Ganesh, where does he get the power from? The power comes from the form of Krishna. In this case, Lord Narasimha Deva actually. Because Narasimha Deva is Sarva Vigna Vinasakari. That's why we really do like that. And now this particular sloka by Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma is glorifying whom? Not Lord Ganesh. He says, Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. So he is actually giving his obeisance to who? Adi, what? Govindam only. Okay, so we have to understand that. So Lord Narasimha Dev is the one who supplies this power to Lord Ganesh. So actually we worship only few incarnations of Krishna. So if we see, but worshipping Lord Narasimha Deva is one of them. Why? As I mentioned, he is Bhakta Vatsalya. By nature, he is the one who really protects the devotees of Krishna. So tomorrow is the appearance day. That is Narasimha Chathurthi. We all should fast until dusk for Lord Narasimha Deva. Then take, those who are initiated or, advanced devotees, they take only Ekadasi preparation until the next day, 5:11 a.m. to 9:52 a.m. That is on Sunday. That is how, that is actually there appears. Now there is also something about Sunday too. That Sunday is also appearance day of Sri Radha Raman. Our Archa Vigraha moving, like remember the mobile deity, what we used to really bring to our HSNC and all the Radha Raman. So that Radha Raman, the original Radha Raman appeared on the next day to Narasimha Chathurthi. There's a beautiful story I am not going to tell today, but I am planning to really do that next time when we really have the class. Also tomorrow, the Sunday is the appearance day of Madhavendra Puri. We really heard so many glorification of Madhavendra Puri. And also that day is appearance day of Srinivasa Acharya. Okay, so anyway, coming back to Lord Narasimha Deva. Now, to glorify Narasimha Deva, we have to also glorify his devotee. By glorifying his devotee, the Lord becomes so happy. Now, so who is this Bhakta Prahlad? In fact, this Bhakta Prahlad, in one of his previous births, he was actually a simple householder. One day in his married life, he had a big quarrel with his wife. And he left the home. He walked away. And he went and he was really walking. And finally he reached a place where he really sat. That was a place where it was abandoned temple. He did not know that was actually abandoned temple of Narasimha Deva temple. He did not know. And also he did not know that that day happened to be Ekadasi too. And Prahlad did not know that it was an Ekadasi day either. So he landed in the abandoned temple of Lord Narasimha Deva on an Ekadasi day, thinking about the bitterness of the life and the quarrel with his wife, he did not eat anything. He did not even drink anything. And for the whole day. And thinking about the incident, he could not sleep even for a second. And he was awake and awake inside the temple. The whole day passed. The whole night passed. And next day was Dwadasi, of course. So on the day of Ekadasi, he did not eat anything for the entire day or sleep. Or, he did not sleep. That is exactly how one is supposed to observe Ekadasi. So even though he did not know that he was observing, in his next birth, he was born as Prahlad. So, see the power of Ekadasi. Just one day complete fasting with no sleep, maximum benefit you get. Otherwise, what we do, on the day only we try to eat all kinds of vegetables and we drink so much of juice on that day only, fruits and this, everything. Arey, today Ekadasi, I don't want to starve or something, and we keep eating and eating. No, that's not the proper Ekadasi. So the way most other people observe, we may get 10%, maybe 15%, 20% of the benefit. Anyway, now this Ekadasi is very, very powerful, because this is actually a Ekadasi the bhajan. Suta Bhagata, it starts like this. Suta Bhagata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula Bhagata Seva Paramasiddhi Premalati Karamula. But then the second verse is the important one. Madhavaditi Bhakti Janani Jetane Palana Kori Krishna Vasati Boli Paramahadare Bori Sutta Bhagata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula. So here, Madhava Tithi, what is that Madhava Tithi? That is Ekadasi. Prahlad followed that Madhava Tithi so nicely. And this Madhava Tithi, which is Ekadasi, is Bhakti Janani. That is the one who gives you Bhakti. Arey, everybody is really wandering here and there. How will you get Bhakti? Very easy. Follow Ekadasi. And also, this Ekadasi, when you get Bhakti, because that's a Bhakti Janani, because you are getting Bhakti, that Bhakti is the only one that Krishna gets attracted with. Krishna Vasati. That controls Krishna. Vasati Boli, Parama Adare Bori. So this is the, following Ekadasi is topmost. But we don't recognize the importance of it. Because our mind is really telling, hey, I cannot, I am hungry. See, we are contaminated, basically materially contaminated. But anyway, whatever that you can follow the Ekadasi, like, preferably like Prahlad Maharaj actually follow. Now, Bhakta Prahlad also later came in the body of Srila Harikatha Thakur, which many of you know already. So who is our Namacharya? So that happened 500 years ago. He left his body on the lap of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was what a wonderful, wonderful way he really left the body. But the same Prahlad also came as Sri Raghavendra Swami. This Raghavendra Swami came in the Sampradaya of Madhva. So he is basically our Acharya. So, but only one thing is, I am going to touch about something about the Jiva Samadhi here today, something to add today. So, this Raghavendra Swami took Jiva Samadhi in a place called Mantralaya. The Mantralaya is the holy place where Raghavendra Swami took Jiva Samadhi. That means he kind of entering a kind of sealed resting place. It's like you are actually going to be completely sealing yourself alive and be in the Samadhi forever. The whole place is sealed so that no air can even enter. I want to just play something for those children who really want to know what exactly is actually Jiva Samadhi is. Look at here. So now you know. So now you know what that means. You are literally entering into that place and you will be sealed and you can never be opened afterwards. So this Mantralaya where Sri Raghavendra Swami, who is none other than Prahlad Maharaj, is still in Jiva Samadhi until today. So he is still there in Samadhi for now it is about 350 years by now. So he is from our Matva Sampradaya. And Mantralaya is a pilgrim village located in Kurnool district in Andhra Pradesh. We really went there. We went a world trip there. And what you see on the back is actually river. That's the Tungabhadra river. It's a border with the neighboring Karnataka state actually. But anyway, so we visited this Mantralaya in 2015. This was the home of a devotee where we stayed during our Mantralaya trip. It's a wonderful stay. The Krishna statue that you really see on the left side, it was so captivating. It was inside the home anyway. But anyway, when we visited so many holy places around, we also visited a place called Nava Vrindavan. This Nava Vrindavan is near Kishkinda in Sindhanur. Okay? So here is the Nava Vrindavan where there are 9 Jiva Samadhis are there. You can actually see even today. They are there. But you have to take a boat to really reach that island. I will cover that in detail when we really go do the temple series. So I am not really going to go in detail. What you see there is actually all these Jiva Samadhis. So this is just a small video clip what you can actually see. So you may be wondering, what is this Jiva Samadhi? What exactly this Raghavendra Swami actually, did? What is Jiva Samadhi? The soul does not get out of the body, but goes in a suspended animation mode. Body does not rot, but no cell growth, no breathing, or no blood circulation. Because Jiva is still in the body, the body cannot rot. Some people question us, this is kind of a suicide. But it's not suicide. Because the soul does not live. This is actually a kind of yoga siddhi. Yogis really, they love to really, their target is to really do this Jiva Samadhi. But not everybody can do it. Only great yogis can do this. So the Jiva Samadhi is spread so much as spiritual vibration. If you really want to have spiritual vibration, you go and then sit near a Jiva Samadhi like this. You get so much of spiritual vibration. Some people also think that this is a mad thing to do. What is the benefit of one doing this Jiva Samadhi? Actually, the reason is, this Jiva Samadhi will cut down all the the karmas that are coming here, coming forward. So example, suppose that Jiva has 10 more karmic births. Then by Jiva Samadhi, all these karmic births are cut off. No more births. Okay, so there's a lot of things involved. So also by visiting these samadhis, people get so much of spiritual benefit, as I mentioned, they can receive higher spiritual vibrations. And in fact, many people go for their diseases to be cured too. So those yogis or mahans, they really used to help spiritually. They will continue to really give the help, even when they are in the Jiva Samadhi. Okay, so not only that, that person can appear in different dimensions. You know, you must have really heard that. For example, the Raghavendra Swami, in this case, who is a Bhakta Prahlad, because people have really seen him wandering so many places, appearing here and there. And in fact, there was one which is there in the British records. Once there was a British officer who got attracted to Sri Raghavendra Swami, and he came to Mantralaya to see this Jiva Samadhi by himself. He was so absorbed and had devotion to Sri Raghavendra Swami that when he was just looking at with full absorption, a boy was just emerging out from that Jiva Samadhi, that tomb. Just like that boy came. And he walked in front of the same, the British officer. He gave these, the blessings and smiled at him. And the way he came, he went back. It's there in the record. So this Jiva Samadhi, those Mahans can really do so much of wonders. But do we need to get into these kind of Jiva Samadhis? The answer is, of course, there is no need to. None of our Goswamis supported this or did it. Srila Prabhupada or our Gurudev did not follow this. Lord Chaitanya, who came to show how a devotee should be, also did not do it. The Jiva Samadhis have yogic process and procedure behind it. When someone really wants to really take that step, they will go through the path of some strict procedures. They will stop eating and eating and eating. Then the breathing will also, they will reduce so that they will be preparing for that to happen. So then that particular time when it comes, he will actually know that, yes, that is going to happen. And then they will put inside a big thing and close. Then once it is sealed, it should never ever opened. This is a very important procedure, part of that. But anyway, so we do not see this in the path of Prema Bhakti, of course. Krishna is not really attracted to Jiva Samadhis, actually. So apparently, because this is actually more of yoga siddhis. Because many of the Matva Sampradaya also, in fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he visited South India, he was arguing about these kind of things, actually, about Matva Sampradaya. There are a lot of debate. You can read that in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, but what he is actually saying, Jnana karma yoga dharme na he Krishna vasa he tu eka prema bhakti rasa. By following these kind of things, jnana and or karma or fruitive activities or mystic yoga to control the senses, one cannot win Krishna. The only one way of winning his love is through the taste of devotion in ecstatic love. That comes only by following the path of pure Raganuga Bhakta. So that way we are under our Gurudev, who is actually Raganuga. But the thing is, again, we are not saying that one should not do the Jiva Samadhi, but it is not that in our Rupa, our Rupanuga line or something. But it's a great thing. Even Raghavendra Swami, who is Bhakta Prahlad, also did it. But when he appeared along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not do anything like that. Anyway, now, let us come back to the story of Bhakta Prahlad. You all know the story behind Hiranya and Hiranyakashipu. So there were Jaya and Vijaya. There were two gatekeepers, Dwarapalaka in Vaikunta. So due to the curse by these four Kumaras, they had to be born as demons. They had to be born in 3 yugas actually. In Satya Yuga, they were born as Hiranya and Hiranyakashipu. And then in Treta Yuga, they came as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Then in Dwapar Yuga, they came as Shishupala and Tandavakra. Of course, you really saw the image, the picture where Lord Dwaraka Krishna was really killing, cutting the neck of Shishupal. Anyway, they all came down as Hiranya and Hiranyakashipu in the Satya Yuga. So that is where the story comes there. I'm not going to go through the whole story, only the highlights. So Hiranya had once hidden Mother Earth under Kaushal Ocean, and Lord Vishnu as Boar avatar came down to and then killed Hiranya. So after Hiranya's death, Hiranyakashipu wanted to take revenge of Lord Vishnu because he really killed his brother. So he was trying to arrange things to really take revenge on Lord Vishnu. And first he wanted to become immortal. So he performed intense tapas for so many years. And Indra also got worried and attacked his palace. Indra even seized Kayadu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu. But Narada Muni intervened and stopped him. That time Bhakta Prahlad was in the womb of Kayadu. Narada Muni taught Prahlad when he was in the womb of mother Kayadu. Prahlad understood everything about Lord Vishnu from Narada Muni. So Narada Muni was the guru of Bhakta Prahlad. And Bhakta Prahlad was so immersed in devotion. He was teaching his classmates. Whenever the teacher used to take a break or something, Prahlad used to call all his friends and do Nama Sankirtan. Big Sankirtan will be going on. And the chanting the holy names of Lord Vishnu. So this was how he was really so attached to in devotion. He was Bhakta Prahlad. When once Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad as what he had learned, he said, "Oh, the best of the demons, you are not God. We all get power only from Lord Vishnu." Hiranyakashipu got so angry because he had already set up the whole world to only worship him. Now his own son is preaching the opposite. After giving so many tortures to Prahlad, he wanted to kill his own son, of course. Prahlad was put into snake dungeons. He was even thrown away from tall mountain. He was said to be killed by an elephant. Even many demons tried to pierce him with weapons. He was also put into the fire with Holika. We covered in Holi. In every case, Lord Vishnu saved Prahlad. If we have listened to the story, when Prahlad told that Vishnu is everywhere, and then Hiranyakashipu was actually looking at the pillar, "Vishnu, come out from here, I want to fight" or something. He was actually addressing, as if that, okay, Vishnu is here or something. But did Narasimha Dev come? No. Then he was getting angry. No, again he asked Prahlad, "Is he in this pillar?" Only when Prahlad said that he is in there, Narasimha Dev appeared. Why? Lord obeys only to his devotees, not to the demons. So this is very important. When Lord Narasimha killed Hiranyakashipu, he was in the highest mood of anger. The whole world was like bubbling in heart, so much because of his anger. The worlds were shaken and tormented due to his anger. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, even Lakshmi Devi, they are all, nobody was dare to even go near to him. Lord Shiva asked Lord Brahma, "Oh Lord Brahma, why don't you really go and then calm down? Otherwise all the worlds are going to be burned. This is very serious. Please do that." And what did Lord Brahma say? He said, "I will be finished because I was the one who gave the boon to this Hiranyakashipu. And because of that, all the problems started. As soon as he sees me, finished. I will be the next one. He is going to tear my stomach." After that. So Lord Brahma did not want to go. He was so scared. He really went behind Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva was looking at Lakshmi Devi. "Oh Lakshmi Devi, see, that is your husband. Only you can actually calm him down. Lakshmi Devi was so upright. And no, I have never seen this kind of angry. That is it. He is going to really rip me up into pieces. That's it. I don't want to go near. The Lord Shiva was thinking, who can really go and then calm you down? And he saw Prahlad Maharaj. Oh Prahlad, you are the only one who can calm down. You are the one for whom Narasimha Dev really appeared. He appeared for your sake. And for whom he really appeared. You are the only one who can actually bring him down to and calm him down. And Prahlad Maharaj, the boy, he immediately ran towards the Lord. And the Lord, as soon as he was approaching, the Lord just grabbed and put on his lap. And what did he do? What did this Narasimha Dev do? He was licking the head of Prahlad. And he was really crying, the tears were coming and tears were coming. Oh, Prahlad, I had to really wait for a long time. I could not come immediately because of the way that Lord Brahma gave the boon to your father. I got to make sure that all the conditions are to be met. It has to be a leap year also. So I had to wait. But you are great. He really took him on the lap. And he licked and also he touched to Prahlad Maharaj on there. And as soon as Prahlad Maharaj was touched by Lord Narasimha Dev, he started offering prayers. See, this is what happens. Dhruva Maharaj also same thing. Remember when Lord Vishnu touched his left chin with his conch, right chin, immediately he started offering prayers. So if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a big section of the Prahlad's prayers. It is so wonderful to really hear. So then, Lord Narasimha Dev, after hearing the prayer, he was so satisfied. Oh Prahlad, you have to ask me a boon. If this kind of incident, it's not going to happen all the time. It's the opportunity. You ask me whatever you want. Ask me. I will give. And Prahlad said, oh Lord, don't try to fool me. Why do I need anything else? I do not want any favor to me. But then Lord Narasimha Dev was insisting. You have to ask something. I have come for you. You have to ask. Then Prahlad was thinking, not about him, but about all the other jivas. First he thought about his own father. Oh Lord, please liberate my father, liberate my father by forgiving his offenses that you have done to you. Lord Narasimha Dev, that's already done. Because you are a Uttama Bhakta. Because even for a Kanishta Adhikari, 7 generations before 7 generations after will be liberated automatically. And now for the Madhyama Adhikari, 14 generations before and 14 generations after will be liberated. And you are a Uttama Adhikari. How many generations? 21 generations before and 21 generations after all liberated. This is taken care already. You don't have to ask for it. Ask me. Ask me. I will give everything, whatever I want. Then Prahlad put one atom bomb. Oh Lord, in the hells, so many jivas, not only in the hells, all the universes, they are all suffering. Because of their sins. They are suffering again and again in immeasurable pains they are going through. Lord Narasimha said, so what? Please take all their sins and put on my head and let me suffer on behalf of them. Please liberate all those. I will suffer in the hell for. Lord Narasimha Dev did not expect this. Oh Prahlad, no one ever could defeat me. But you defeated me. Because I cannot do what you ask. So I accept my defeat. I cannot. Your bhakti is incomparable. Incomparable. The topmost. Yes, I failed here. This is the beauty of the Bhakta Prahlad. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when visited South India, he also visited a very famous tirtha called Pana Narasimha. Pana means jaggery water. This holy place is in Andhra Pradesh. This tirtha is mentioned in the summary of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita and also then the material is there. Swaprabhave Loka Sabara Karana Vismaya Pana Narasimha Aila Prabhudaya Maya. Everywhere Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, his influence astonished everyone. He next arrived at the temple of Pana Narasimha. The Lord is so merciful there. Pana Narasimha or Panakal Narasimha is located in the district of Krishna district in Andhra Pradesh, in the hill known as Mangalagiri, about 7 miles from the city of the Vijayawada. So one must climb about 600 steps to reach the temple. It is also said that this is the beauty of this unique, unique temple is, he accepts only this panahara. Pana means what? Jaggery water. So you just, they really put jaggery with the water, mix it, and they really pour it on in the mouth of Lord Narasimha Dev. And when you keep on pouring and pouring and pouring, exactly when whatever the pot you have, half of the panahara is really offered, then the mouth will be full. You cannot put even one more drop there. It's just full. Then you have to take it back because that's prasadam. So he is taking off for him and the remaining off he is giving you back as prasadam. You have to really take it back. And now the next one comes, next devotee comes. He also brings big part of the same panagara. And by the time he is about to offer, everything disappeared. He is again fresh mouth. He is again pouring, only 50% he takes, 50% back again. Nobody knows where the water goes. Nobody has really traced that. It is of course on a mountain, as I said. You have to climb about 600 steps to reach the temple. Narasimhe pranati studi pramaveshe kaila prabhura prabhave loka chamatkara haila. In great ecstatic love, by seeing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered obeisances and prayers unto Lord Narasimha Dev. The people were so astonished to see Lord Chaitanya's influence and as well as glorifying the Narasimha Dev.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Jaya Jagadish Jaya Narasimha Jaya Narasimha Narasimha Jaya Narasimha Jaya Harikatha Jaya Harikatha Harikatha Jaya Harikatha Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya